Congratulations to A. Loki and the entire Loki family that came out to support. I found out that people were in the Team 2K TV league trading up draft picks when we didn't agree upon a time. So I'll let you guys talk about that.
Collusion.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA. Hey, Alec.
Commissioner Adams.
Sounds fun, Allie. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's James Harden. And it's ABC in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Collins for 3. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Now Harden. Down low. Pass to Wembanyama. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Barnes. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. And here's Harden. Pass to Wembanyama. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. That one drops for him.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Trent from long range. And again, Toronto no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Schroeder against Harden. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Harden against Schroeder. Outside Harden. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Toronto calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Barnes. That one off the back iron and out.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Gary Trent.
So just another day at the office for Mr. Harden, once again making his way to the foul line. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Toronto trailing. Outside Barnes. Back to Schroeder. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Inside, Wembanyama, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Now that's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy including his teammates, making them feel good.
Back to Schroeder. Vassell against Trent. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Shot on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
How about the jump shot by Scotty Barnes? Look out, folks.
Harden against Schroeder. Vassell passes to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Up top, Schroeder, defended by Harden. Schroeder against Harden. The open shot, Siakam. The wide open shot is on the money.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is be a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Harden. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Schroeder against Harden. Pass to Trent. Shoots over Collins. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far. Vassell outside. Driving to the basket, out to the wing. Collins finds Vassell. Outside Harden. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This speaks to the strength that James Harden possesses. He is so good at finishing through contact.
Toronto calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 6. Gordon Tucker on the wing, defended by Harden. It's tipped. They retain possession.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. Talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Siakam against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Puts it up from 12. That one rolls around and rims out.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes. To the inside. And Siakam with the slam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Wesley. Smith outside. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Siakam. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Here's Wesley to the paint. Smith, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
They get it back. Siakam, no good. Well, the Spurs shooting 33% in the first quarter. Smith into the lane, and that one is hammered home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Horton Tucker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Smith outside. Pass to Bullock. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Wesley. Goes back up. And Boucher with the block.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Toronto trailing. Pass to ABC. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Back to Siakam. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Wesley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. For 3, Smith. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Here's Wesley. Smith outside. Takes a 3. That shot missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
ABC. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Number 1 shot.
Well, the Spurs shooting 28% in this first quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Wesley. Gets the 3 to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors out.
The Toronto team, 18.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Trent's shot is off. The Spurs shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Schroeder against Harden. Hurdle. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Anunoby on the wing. The 3-ball. And no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. On the wing, Vassell. Covered by Schroeder. Pass to Harden. From deep. From beyond the arc. And then some. Harden's got 9.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Schroeder passes to Trent. Now here's Anunoby. Collins defending. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Trent. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Harden. Drains the triple. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
As soon as James Harden passes half court, defense better have a hand up and contest, or good night.
And Toronto calls time here. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Harden's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Poeltl. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Trent, the pass to Schroeder. Now here's Anunoby. It's stolen away. And they're on the break. And then Harden with the jam.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Vassell against Trent. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Poeltl. Deflected. Now here's Harden. 17 points in the game. Collins finds Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. Oh, they need this! And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's on Evan Vassell.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Anunoby. On the wing, Harden. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip.
Well, when Dennis Schroeder is in attack mode, he is skilled enough to get the defense to overcommit.
The line for the Raptors, Dennis Schroeder.
And he sinks the second. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Schroeder against Vassell. Here's ABC. He's got 5. Up top, Siakam. Clock at 4. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Outside Harden. For 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's ABC. And it's all from three-point range. San Antonio's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Harden, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden. And if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
Pass to Collins. And here's Johnson. Covered by Schroeder. Schroeder against Johnson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter to the middle. Here's Siakam. The shot off that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Here's Horton Tucker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Taylor Horton.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Wesley. From behind the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's ABC, covered by Smith. Here's Barnes. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Pass to Wesley. Smith outside. From outside the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors shooting only 31% in the game. To the inside. Siakam. Second chance shot. And Whiteside with a block. Smith outside. Hits a three-pointer. Smith's got 5 points.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to ABC. Here's Horton Tucker. 51 seconds left to play in the half. And Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Here's Wesley. Fires the three. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You always see teams try to test Chris Boucher's physicality. This guy's gotten stronger and stronger over the years.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
Well, the Spurs shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Outside Harden. Pass to Collins. Outside Harden. The three is up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for San Antonio. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll do it for our...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Devin Vassell out there with James Harden. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Johnson. And it's ABC in at the 5, down low. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama. From deep. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And here's Pirtle. Down low. And Siakam with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Vassell outside. Beyond the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Vassell outside. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Vassell's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Schroeder passes to Trent. Back to Schroeder. Barnes against Johnson. Pass to Siakam. Here's Pirtle. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Plenty of space. Misses off the right iron. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Siakam. And he drains the quick shot. 13 points in the game.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Vassell outside. Back to Harden. To the paint. Here's Collins. And he comes up with a bucket.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite. Outside
Barnes. Trent against Vassell. Outside Schroeder. From 9 feet out, basket counts.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Harden with it. 17 points in the game. Vassell can't get it to go. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Trent, the pass to Schroeder. The leaner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Vassell. They get it again. And he jams it home with authority.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And Toronto calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto.
San Antonio foul. Wembanyama. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Schroeder. Here's Pirtle. Collins defending. Here's Siakam. Ooh, and he took a hard foul, and they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Schroeder against Harden. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Barnes against Johnson. Barnes in the post. Missed inside.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Harden. Pass to Collins from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Harden misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Pirtle. Uses the glass on the layup. Pirtle's got 8.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Gordon Tucker comes in for Scotty Barnes.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Left side, Anunoby. Back to Schroeder.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul.
Here's Horton Tucker, covered by Smith. Pass to Siakam. Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
We talk often about Chris Boucher's length. Well, right there, you see him use it to track down that offensive rebound.
Smith outside. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Raptors shooting about 47% in the third. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Boucher. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes.
Anunoby on the wing. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. No luck on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Pass to Smith. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bullock. Misses the 3. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Right side, Schroeder. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They feed off the energy of Dennis Schroeder, and when he gets these opportunities, he makes the most of them.
Here's Wesley. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Boucher. Pass to Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Wesley. Deflects the pass. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith outside. Knocks down the triple. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Schroeder. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Siakam with it. Defended by Whiteside. Siakam, no good. And so it's San Antonio with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break.
52.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
San Antonio with the timeout.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
And for the Spurs, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. So for Toronto right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Jakob Poeltl out there with Barnes. And it's Horton Tucker in at the point. On the wing, Harden. Shot clock at 5. Back to Vassell. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Horton Tucker, defended by Harden. Puts up a 3, and the basket by Horton Tucker.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Now Harden. Vassell outside, fires from deep. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Horton Tucker. Trent outside. To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Barnes.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The Raptors making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Trent outside. Anunoby for 3. He buries it from 3.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Vassell outside. Harden against Schroeder. The 3. They get the rebound.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. It's stolen by Johnson.
Well, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
And then Harden with the jam.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Trent, the pass to Anunoby. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. And here's Pirtle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Right side Johnson. From downtown. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Anunoby finds Schroeder. Now Trent. Up top Barnes. Covered by Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Pass to Barnes. Now Anunoby. Collins defending. Collins against Anunoby. Blocked! And they recover it.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Vassell passes to Harden. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 24 points. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
The offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Oh, no good again that time. Right side Johnson. Outside Harden. Drills it from deep. 27 points for him.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Anunoby against Collins. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Schroeder. Fires for three. He can't get that one to fall. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-3 run. Harden against Anunoby. Outside Harden. Here's Wembanyama. This one for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Trent. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle. And that's a double-double for him now.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
A line change here for Toronto. Outside Harden. Pass to Johnson. Outside Harden. To the middle. Wembanyama. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Here's Benton. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Boucher for three. Counted from distance.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Now here's Harden. Back to Vassell. There's the three. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
At the line for one.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Here's Wesley. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Boucher. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Chris Boucher has great instincts and unbelievable touch offensively, and he's starting to cook.
Smith outside. Pass to Bullock. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Boucher for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Fourth team foul.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
And he can't make it 3 for 3.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. The shot by Wesley, no good.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Boucher outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Wesley. And so they get the victory here at home. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.